Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all having a great day today. I apologize. It's been a while since I've been on here. A couple of things. One, if I'm being honest, I feel like I've just been very overwhelmed with work and school. I've been just exhausted recently, and I'm always telling you guys the importance of rest. And I'm going to be honest, I just needed some rest. I needed some time to just get my stuff together. And, I'm still trying to work that all out right now. But like I said before, I don't like being away from YouTube for too long. And also, you can probably hear my voice, but I was at a dodgeball tournament this past weekend. So that's why I unfortunately wasn't able to post this weekend. But we did well. Our teams did all right. But anyway, the point that I wanted to make in today's video is trusting in the Lord's sovereignty and trusting that the Lord will direct your steps. There's this one verse that I absolutely love this one verse that goes, a man planneth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. I'm probably botching it, but you guys get the idea. Something happened this past weekend, and I actually wanted to make this video a couple of years ago because it happened when I was driving to school as well. But this past weekend when I was at the tournament, of course, I was the one who drove every single time. And I'm usually really good with directions, but when it comes to driving in like cities and stuff like that, I am definitely not the person, because when it comes to turns, I'm always missing turns. And that happened more times than I would have liked this past weekend, where I was looking at my GPS and I'm like trying to drive, and all of a sudden I'm like missing a turn, and I'm like, oh, and everyone in the car has to like calm me down. They're like, it's okay, Jack, we'll just, I'm like, don't tell me to calm down. Like, oh my gosh, I am the worst when it comes to missing turns. But in life, sometimes we miss turns in both driving and just in our regular daily lives. Sometimes we make mistakes. Sometimes we'll plan something and we'll do something that we think is the right decision, and maybe it's not. We're not perfect. It happens. And what happened every time I made a wrong turn, which like I said was more than I would have liked, the GPS just rerouted me. The GPS would reroute me and get me back on track. Sometimes I had to take a pretty long detour. Sometimes the detour was very short. Sometimes I even had to go over a bridge into a different state because we were in a city-side state that was covering multiple states. We were in Philly. And there was one time where I had to literally go over the bridge into New Jersey twice because I was just like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, I missed one turn and now I'm getting on the highway on the bridge. It was just, oh my gosh, not fun. But it was fine because what happened? The GPS rerouted me, got me back on track, and got me back to where I needed to go. And like I said, sometimes the detour was short, sometimes the detour was long. But I believe that God does this in our normal lives as well. Sorry, my arm's getting tired. I have to switch. Oh my goodness. Sometimes in life that happens. And I think what's so comforting is to know that God will ultimately, can't hold the camera, God will ultimately get us back on track. I do believe that. I believe that if there is something that is truly meant to be in our lives, I do believe that it will be there. We are preordained to walk in good works after we're saved by grace through faith alone. And I believe that if something is truly meant to be in our life, God will make sure it's there. Does that mean that everything that happens to us in life or everything that we do is exactly planned? I'm not 100% sure, just being honest with you guys. When bad things happen, I don't like to say that that's a part of God's plan, because when someone is going through a crisis, is that going to help somebody to be like, well, it's God's plan? I don't know how I feel about that yet, but I do believe 110% that if something is desperately meant to be in our lives, one, it will be there, and two, that God can use any situation for good. So like I said before, even if we make a mistake on our part, I do believe that God can literally reroute us, get us back on track. Again, we plan our way, but the Lord directs our steps. So I hope that this video helps whoever needed to hear this. As always, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, my brain is completely foggy, said that out of order. But if you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, you can always leave me a comment down below, or you can shoot me an email at my email address, which will be right down here. Also, if you guys have any prayer requests, let me know of those as well. We do have a Discord for this channel. If you guys want to join that, just send me an email. I'll send you a link. We do have a blog for this channel, which I know I haven't been posting on, as well as other people. It's just because I think we're all just tired right now. But I'll make sure to link that down in the description box. And as always, have a lovely rest of your day, and God bless.